What is Europe without freedom?
I guess we never know.
Freedom in the EU is omnipresent and often taken for granted. For example, political freedom. That means the right to vote, speak freely, and protest peacefully.
The countries of the EU should listen to our voice, try to solve our concerns, and respect this freedom.
Personal freedom, it includes the right to privacy, freedom of thought, religion, and protection against discrimination. Many European countries should have laws that protect people from discrimination based on things like race, gender, or sexual orientation, despite there being countries against this, and citizens should be educated to respect these minorities.
Europe and its citizens should promote and celebrate its diverse cultures and identities, allowing people to express themselves freely through art, music, and ideas.
Media freedom. The freedom of the press is important in Europe. Many countries have independent media that can check the power of the government. However, in some places, media freedom is under threat, and we want to change that.
EU is a strong alliance of 27 countries.
The European value that we chose is
freedom of expression. Freedom of expression is one of the fundamental rights in Europe. That means that we, as EU citizens, can say whatever we want, as long as this is not considered hate speech.
This goes for personal, religious, political, and any opinion that you want to have.
This might seem obvious for us, EU citizens, but in many places around the world, this is not the case.
Such as in North Korea, Eritrea, or Syria.
In these countries, people do not have the right to express whatever they want, whenever they want.
We should not be taking our civil liberties for granted. The European Union already does this through initiatives such as the Citizens' Forums.
This gives a voice to us, normal people, who might not have a voice otherwise, and allows us to express our opinions and experiences on the world. So here's one simple thing you can do, and that is to simply speak up.
Different languages and cultures should be celebrated as a community for peace.
We all need the same rights. So why are we treating some not as our own and slipping more and more into politics that do not benefit everyone?
One should remember that we are all the same and that the EU is united in diversity. As a population, we should protect all of us, not just the loudest voices.
Everyone has the right to speak up for themselves and for others. As Robert Schuman once said, Europe will not be made all at once or according to a single plan.
Since then, we've established fundamental rights that still carry weight today.
So let's make sure that the U in EU really stands for Union.
Equity for all.
Equality between men and women is a crucial value within the EU. It enables peaceful societies through upholding human rights and promotes sustainable development, as both genders allow to speak out their minds and ideas. While certain laws prohibiting gender violence and preventing discrimination exist, most are too vague or aren't sufficiently enforced. For example, the EU Directive of the 10th of May of 2023, also called the New Directive on Transparency and Equal Pay for Men and Women, only focuses on transparency and not on equality. Therefore, new laws and reforms focusing on equal pay are needed.
The judiciary system also needs to be improved at a national as well as a European level. Gender bias needs to be eradicated, as well as victim shaming. Longer sentences for crimes against women and more laws against gender violence should also be considered. Help for victims of genders and domestic violence should be made more extensive by increasing funding, promoting initiatives such as shelters, call centers, and a police force taking such calls seriously.
The EU stands for diversity, freedom, and respect.
Human rights are one of the most important values of the European Union. They mean that every person deserves dignity, freedom, and equality. These rights are protected by the Charter of the Fundamental Rights of the European Union. The European Union is very diverse with many countries, cultures, and history. Because of this, human rights might be applied differently, but they must have the same importance everywhere. Common EU rules ensure that basic rights are respected equally across all member states.
At the level of citizens, human rights start with everyday actions. We should respect others, accept differences, and stand up against discrimination. At the regional level, communities must provide equal access to services like education and healthcare. At the national level, governments must enforce laws that protect freedom and equality for everyone. In conclusion, even in a diverse Europe, human rights unite us and must be protected by everyone, every day.